In 2024, I travelled to the Netherlands to go mudlarking with my good friend Ard, who has the YouTube channel Mudbagger. This video was filmed on the third day of my visit. Come along and see what I found. So who can resist a little ceramic scene like this? A milkmaid and her cow. It's funny sometimes how these little broken shards, these little scenes, they're just so much more perfect because they are broken. And this tells a story too, doesn't it? Robert Paisley. Sanitary earthenware. Well, I'm definitely taking this one. Oh, look at that chunk of glass. Such a beautiful colour. I can see something over there in the distance underneath that piece of iron, for want of a better word. Let's go and check it out. It looks from here to be quite decorative. Just there, you see? So what could that be? Or what was it in a former life? Oh, look. Looks like a brooch, pretty bent out of shape, but I'll take it and see what I can do with it later on. It's a good start. Now, I've seen something that looks like gold down here, but it could be some elastic, it could be something that's not gold. But let's take a look. It's just there. Oh no, it's not gold, is it? Oh, at least I don't think so. Or it could be. You know what? What is that? Oh, look, it's got a stone in the end. And, now that's curious. Do you know what? It's quite heavy. It does feel gold-like, but it might not be. We will find out. But that's interesting, isn't it? Looks like a little garnet or a little ruby. Do you know what this is? There's an interesting little patch of metal here, and I can see a tiny spoon. Just here. Oh, look at you, tiny spoon. There might be some kind of decoration on there. And there might not. But it's very cute, so I'm going to take this spoon home with me. Now I'm just looking amongst these rocks and have spotted a shape down here, which looks familiar. Can you see? And a crown. Just there. Looks almost like a fleur de lis. And a crown. Yes, look at that. Or is it that way round? And it's not a fleur de lis. Oh dear. Yeah, so there's a crown and whatever else it is. And that could be a cat badge, actually. And down here I've spotted a little chain. Let's take a look. Is there going to be anything on the end of it? Oh, yes, there is. I'm not quite sure what. Oh look, it looks like a treble clef, doesn't it? or something. I think it looks like a treble clef anyway. What do you think? Very nice. Okay, curious piece of metal alert just down here. Now look at this. It looks to me like there might be something on here. Yeah, there is. That's pretty, isn't it? I wonder if it actually says anything on there. Very ornate. I wonder what that came from. Well, another one to investigate further later on. I wonder if it's silver. And are those letters at the top? I'm not sure. We'll see later. I've just seen a little figurine over here, buried in the mud, just emerging. Look. Now, who is that? Who are you? Shall we get you out? Out you come. Oh. Oh my goodness me. Whose dressing table were you once on? You need a little clean, don't you? Well, I'll take you home with me. You can be loved once more. I've just seen the back of somebody here. Look. I'm pretty sure that that's a little figurine. And yes, it is. So river-worn, isn't she? I think it's a she. She looks happy though, doesn't she? To have been found. Right down there by that big bone, I think I've seen a clay pipe bowl. Now, a mudlarking outing isn't a mudlarking outing without a clay pipe, no matter where I am. So, let's take a closer look. Definitely looks like a clay pipe bowl, and I think it might have something on it if we're lucky. And yes, it does. Look. Oh, that's a nice one. Now that looks like the Irish harp. Beautiful. A pipe bowl. And a very nice one too. I've just seen a huge marble down here. Now, Mudbagger is the marble king, but he missed this one. Oh, that's pretty special, isn't it? Sort of half opaque and half translucent. What a lovely marble. Now, there is a gorgeous chunk of glass down here, and this is definitely coming home with me because that's going to make a fantastic fish head. Coffee de olifant. Elephant coffee. Have you heard of elephant coffee? firstly, I can see a little marble hiding down here. Another one that Mudbagger missed. It's a beauty, isn't it? And then down here, looks like some kind of gemstone. Oh, I've just seen something else as well, actually. Look, what's this? Oh no, I thought it was a little bit of jewellery, but it's not. Oh look, another marble on a roll. I see another little button down here, and oh, I've just seen a marble as well. But oh, here we go, another military button, and I found a few like this actually on this trip. This is, I think, the Belgian army. See that lion there? I think so, anyway. And a nice red marble to go with the marble collection for Mudbagger. Oh, I saw something. Oh, there it is. Look at this. I absolutely have to take that. See that beautiful butterfly? I'll find a little tin or something and use that as the lid. Oh, so beautiful. I've also just picked up this glorious piece of uranium glass. Look at it there. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Actually, I can see some more uranium just over here. It's so hard not to pick it up. Oh, lovely. I've just seen the most incredible thing on the foreshore here. I haven't picked it up yet. I'm hoping it's made of metal and not rubber. But can you see it down there? Can you see it? Right in the middle? Look at that. What is it? Is it a dragon? A wolf? And oh, you know what? It's not metal. It's actually some kind of, I don't know, some kind of weird plastic, but very curious. How many legs has it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 6-legged beast. How curious. This really is the foreshore of curiosities, isn't it? Look who I've seen down here. It's a little swan. Oh, I thought it was going to be fused to that for a minute, but no, it isn't. Oh, look, isn't that adorable? I think we may have another little head to add to the collection. Down here, look. I haven't turned it over yet. What do you reckon? Looks like possibly a woman with a hat and a swimming costume on. Let's do the big reveal and see what she's like. Yay! Look. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Guess what? I have just seen Another tiny little head. Just there, a little horse. Where's your body, horse? Guess what? It's pipe time again. I've just seen one over there. Can you see it? Let me zoom in. Just there, look. Let's go and take a closer look. There we go. So this pipe, I think, by the looks of it, would have had a replaceable stem to insert in the hole there. Unless the rest of the stem is just snapped off. Not sure. You've got to love these pipes. Oh, I've had such a good day. The time has flown. The tide's on the way up. Just giving this little beastie a wash. It's better, isn't it? I'll scrub you up a bit better when we get back to London. I'm just having a little look at what I've picked up today. It turns out that this six-legged monster was very, very brittle and it snapped. And so I could try and stick it together, but I'm not sure it's worth it really. But I've got a beautiful collection of odds and ends and bits of pottery. I'm going to make some sailing boat cards. I've got a few bits of glass for my glass fish. And in here, I've got some more coins and bits of jewellery, some marbles. Yeah, I've had a great day. Oh, and I've got that piece of what could be gold. So this, yeah, so what do you reckon? It looks gold, doesn't it? But I can't, for the life of me, work out what it is. So I'll see you back in London in my studio. I'm just going to sit here now and just listen to the water and the tinkling of the pottery and just be in the moment. Hi everyone, thank you very much indeed for watching my video. I hope you're all doing well and I hope that you're feeling as relaxed as I was that day as I was wandering along that beach listening to the tinkling noise that the pottery and glass was making as it was washing in and out with the waves there. Mudlarking sometimes is just like meditation. You're just so in the moment as you're searching for these little bits and pieces, and yeah, I was just feeling very relaxed that day. So I hope you are also feeling very relaxed now. And so that was actually the third day of a 3-day visit that I made to the Netherlands last year to visit my friends Ard and Monica. And that day, Ard was not with me. You'll see a couple of other videos that I put out a few months ago of the same beach, and Ard was with me there, but that day he wasn't there. I was just there on my own. And Ard has a fantastic YouTube channel, and I'm sure that many of you are already familiar with him. He has a YouTube channel called Mudbagger, and he has some fantastic content. He is the veritable marvellous marble hunter, and he whistles as he goes along, and so he just creates these beautifully relaxing videos. So if you haven't discovered Ard yet, please do go on over and check out his channel, mudbagger and you won't regret it. And actually, you're going to meet him shortly because I did a little interview with him. So you're going to meet him. But first of all, I want to focus on 3 of the finds that you saw me pick up that day on the beach. And so I'm going to start with this little mystery object here. Now, I thought initially that maybe it could be gold, but I have a little magnet and some of this metal on here actually is slightly magnetic, you see? And so I don't think it can be gold. At least some of it might be gold. I'm not quite sure. It certainly looks like gold, doesn't it? It's very bent out of shape and it's got these 2 little red stones, one either end, but I do not know what it is at all. So if any of you have an idea of what this is more precisely, then please do let me know in the comments below. It would be very nice to solve the mystery of what this is. Some kind of catch or attachment or something used to clip something. Do you know, do you hold the answer to this mystery? The second thing I want to tell you about is this little figurine here. And this is no ordinary figurine. Actually, this figurine represents a very famous symbol, I believe, of Brussels and Belgium in general. So when I looked at it, when I was looking at all my treasures just yesterday from this outing, I looked at it and I thought, you know, it just reminds me of something. And I'm pretty certain that this is a pipe clay figurine, which represents a little boy who is naked and having a wee in a fountain. There's actually a bronze statue of a little boy having a wee in a fountain in Brussels, and he is the inspiration behind several legends. He's been around since about 1618. This hasn't been around since 1618, but this little boy has. And so one of them is that he saved Brussels from burning by peeing on some explosives. And so this statue, or this little boy, is to commemorate this young lad who did that all those years ago. The second is that he had a spell put on him by a witch as a punishment for weeing on her door. So he's frozen in time forever, having a wee in a fountain. And Ard will no doubt be able to confirm that this is indeed this little boy. Now, he does have a name, but it's quite hard to pronounce. I'm going to put it up on the screen. And yeah, I don't know. When you look at him, it just looks like he could be the top half of a little boy having a wee. So I expect you've learnt something new today if you didn't know about this little chap. And the last thing I want to ask you about is this, which I believe to be a cap badge, but I can't find a matching cap badge. I'm assuming it's a Belgian cap badge, but have you seen one just like this, and do you know which regiment it might come from? I'd be really grateful if you could let me know. Thank you very much indeed. And apart from that, obviously I've picked up some beautiful glass, and this is great news because I will soon be making more of my glass fish. I've got some lovely uranium glass like this piece here, and I have got myself a new studio. You may have seen the little video I put out on YouTube a few days ago, and I can't wait to get down there to start making more of my glass fish like this one here. I've got some beautiful coloured bits of glass. Honestly, I just can't wait to get down there. I'm going to start next week. So I said you were going to meet Ard, and so over to Ard. This is a little interview that we did when I was over there last year.
Perhaps I'm getting more and more hooked on this remarkable hobby. Unbelievable what you can collect in 2 hours. And you know what? I've done this 200 times and it seems it never stops. And of course, not all that I find is of some value, of some historical significance, but loads and loads of small objects.
And do you still love doing it as much as you did the first time?
Yeah, perhaps a bit more. It sounds, I know better my way around, and I learned so much about a couple of objects, so I can place them better now. Yeah, it makes them more valuable to me. Well, here's the lamp Gods. This is a patine. It's formerly the lid of a chalice, and this was used to put on the holy bread during the Catholic High Mass service. And it's one of the most amazing things I ever pulled from the mud.
It's spectacular, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah, formerly it's gold-plated silver, and it's very stained and it has no markings. And the other side has a cross, a long cross with equal length legs. It's absolutely a fantastic thing. And of course I can clean this and have it restored, but I wouldn't think of it. So it is, like I found it. And underneath there will be fingerprints of people who held it a long time before me. It's amazing. And you see the lamb is bleeding in the chalice. It's all a fantastic symbol of the Catholic Church. Amazing, yeah?
Yep, absolutely amazing. So Ard, what happens to your finds once they're all cleaned up and you want to put them away somewhere to display them or keep them safe?
It's especially more about safekeeping. I bought this fantastic drawer set. It's shallow, and it's where I keep most of my finds. So I have some uniform buttons, all kinds of armies and shipping companies, postal companies. It's all there, and it goes on and it goes on. Special coins. The good coins I keep here. The lesser coins I throw in a big jar at the living room for my grandsons to play with.
Oh, lucky grandsons.
More coins.
Clipped
Some
coins.
silver coins as well. Very special medal or token.
Ooh, yeah. Yes, that's very special.
Pins, custom jewelry. And I have much more than this.
Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? So delicate. Amazing that they survive for so long in the river.
Yep, yeah, unbelievable. But I have a lot crumpled and destroyed, damaged beyond repair. This is religion.
Yes. Yes, there's quite a few little Catholic pendants, isn't there?
Yeah, pendants and crosses. And of course there's the body of Christ.
Oh, here.
Yep.
This one. Wow.
That's probably some disc with communion to go. Oh, and a pocket saint.
A pocket saint. This one.
And his holder. That's his case. And here's the pocket saint.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, saint that you can keep in your pocket.
Yeah, a pocket saint.
That's a good idea. I'd like a pocket saint.
Military.
Military. I'm always interested in the military.
And the
These
Dog tags.
Dog tags.
These are Belgium dog tags, Second World War.
Wow. And this one?
First World War, also Belgium army.
Wow, that is so cool. I would love to find one of these. And have you researched
No,
this
sorry.
person? No? Do you mind if I research it?
Yeah, be my guest. Please do.
I will.
I simply don't have the time to do some research. It isn't easy. You have to go to the archives and visit them. Then you can enter the archives. On the internet you won't find anything.
No, really?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, the challenge is on.
Yes. But there may be some picture belonging to that guy from that tag.
Oh,
I know.
I'm going to try and research this guy.
Yeah.
It's an amazing drawer of military history.
Yeah, and it goes on, it goes on, it goes on.
This is military as well?
Partly.
Yeah. Gosh.
Salvation Army.
Oh, yes.
Scouting. Red Cross. Trench art of Diksmuiden.
Are these companies mostly?
Yeah, that's probably from a grave put back.
Oh, this one?
Yes, two names of two people. This is a fantastic one. It comes from the shipbreakers yard where we were yesterday.
Ah.
It's an official British Navy text plate. And I don't know which ship. I don't know what was it for.
Very nice.
It's a fantastic find.
It is. I think they're some of my favourite kinds of finds. A good nameplate.
Yeah. Beads! I have thousands more in the workshop.
Beautiful
beads. Fantastic. Furniture fittings.
They are so ornate.
Yeah. That's some South American influence on that one. Little shepherd.
Oh, adorable.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very Dutch.
That is very Dutch, isn't it?
A windmill and a couple in local dress. Yeah. Pendants.
Oh, they're nice, aren't they?
Not metal pendants mostly. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? The fact that it survived for so long and it's not broken.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Just astounding, really, isn't it?
And these come from France, from Limoges. And they have the markings at the back, so very easy. Oh, and this is a very special pendant.
Oh.
It's probably East Germany after the war. Remembrance of 10 years peace. So it's most likely East Germany made.
Mm-hmm.
And of course it's 1955. It's not that old, but very rare. Some lead seals and numbers. I want to do a clock project and I keep always finding.
Threes.
So I figured out I can use a bugle for an 8, but I need some more numbers.
Okay.
So
anyone's got any spare numbers, then send them over our way, please.
One of my nicer projects.
Oh.
Then I have some very small perfume bottles.
Is there still perfume in that one?
Yeah.
Goodness.
It still smells.
The smell of history.
And this one is with a silver top and a very, very small, tiny glass topper in it. Some of my finds. I'm a lucky man, I know.
thank you so much, Ard, and wow, what wonderful treasures you've got, and I bet you've got loads more now. And I'm so looking forward to actually visiting again in the very near future and seeing you and Monica. So yeah, roll on a few weeks' time and I'll be there again, and who knows what treasures we're going to find this time. Oh, and I forgot to mention the little butterfly lid here. I found the perfect little pot for this lid. It actually fits just perfectly. And this little pot here was actually gifted to me by a friend and potter called Tim Bartell. And if you're watching this, Tim, thank you very much indeed. And can you just see how this lovely lid just fits so perfectly on top of it? And actually, on the subject of Tim the potter, some time ago he actually made this beautiful mug here, which is like a replica Tudor Tig, two-handled mug. So this is a good opportunity for me to say thank you again for that, and I'll put Tim's website up on the screen. And he also gave me this. I was doing an exhibition last year and he gave me this. So this can be put on like a string and hung around your neck, and inside I believe there is a little tot of something strong, which I haven't drunk yet, but I might take it down to my studio and celebrate with a little sip of whatever is inside. So thank you very much for that, Tim. So what else was I going to say? Oh yes, if you didn't see the little video about my studio, then I will play it for you now at the end of this video. And I think that is pretty much it. And so I hope that you go on to have a really good week. I hope that you are well and in good spirits. And, you know, if life isn't treating you so well at the moment, then I hope that it soon will be. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love from here in London. Thank you very much to everybody who has donated to my Ko-fi, and my super thanks. And thank you to everybody who has commented on my videos. Last week I put out the video about the lovely little art journal that I found and the visit to the Isles of Scilly, and I'm glad that so many of you enjoyed that video. It was really, really fun to make, and I do have another Isles of Scilly video coming out pretty soon. So thank you to all of you just for being yourselves, for being such fantastic people. So make sure you do something really nice for yourself this week, something that you enjoy doing. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Lots of love. Bye. It's a very exciting day today. I am moving a load of art stuff out of my studio and moving it down into a studio in Woolwich at the Art Hub Studios. I'm going to be able to free up such a lot of space, and I'm actually going to be able to see what I've got in terms of art materials too. And I'm very excited because I'm going to really start creating some art again, and I haven't done that for a little while. So I'm going to show you the big mess that there is in my room. Let me just turn the camera around. Look at this. I was up at the crack of dawn getting all of this stuff and getting it ready to move into a fabulous new studio. And I've got stuff all over the hallway as well. Yeah, it's going to take a little while, but it's going to be well worth it when it's done. So I thought you might like to come along with me and see how I progress moment to moment. The funny thing is too, is I'm actually driving this van to take my stuff down there, and I've never actually driven a van before. I only really like driving small cars, and so just driving this van is a huge challenge for me. I am, however, not taking all of this stuff. That's going to stay here, including my good friend there with the hat.